Hey, what's up guys, Eskizui here, and welcome to episode 13 of Skill into Glory. And in this episode we're going to try to do our best to complete the final two challenges. One of them is actually score a free kick, and the other one is score from a rainbow flick, which basically is a skill run, which includes the rainbow flick. So yeah, we're going to be starting off. We go into the first game. We got the first chance here with Erdogan. We flick it up for a rainbow flick, and guess what? We already completed a challenge with pretty much the first goal of the episode. So we start off really great against this guy with sort of an average looking BP side. And in the 20th minute we tried to go for a long shot with Willems. His goalkeeper saved it easily. Then he tries to, I think, throw it to one of his players. He completely messes it up. We pick it up with Sifchi. We go with some great skill moves, a nice roulette, another roulette to beat the defender, and then we put it into the top corner to make it 2-0 and actually give us a really nice start to this game as well. Then we continue on. Only a few minutes later it is Osjakoub there on the ball, who goes with some skill moves as well, the 4-star skiller. I've already mentioned him so many times that he's such a good player in this game, and also his inform is amazing this year. You can see as well, scored a really nice goal, makes it 3-0. And within only 30 minutes or something, we were already 3-0 up, which basically meant it was sort of game over because we were pretty much creating so many chances in this game. It was unreal. You can see as well, 30th minute pretty much, we make it 4-0 with Sifchi. Another beautiful goal, and another goal from that Turkish striker as well, who's just amazing this year as well. So yeah, we're still in the first half. 45th minute, it is again Osjakoub there on the ball with some nice skill moves. I tried to go for a long shot here, since he actually has pretty good shooting stats, but unfortunately we just put it wide. And that is how the first half ended. Into the second half, I decided to make two changes, bring on Jordan Motaka and also Hachim Mastour. Two players we already unlocked in the series, two 5-star skillers. And the reason why I decided to put him into the second half was really simple. We were 4-0 up, and I just wanted to score some more cool goals. And with 5-star skillers, you obviously have a bigger chance as well. And usually when I pull off a lot of skill moves, I tend to get a lot of free kicks. And obviously it's a lot easier to do that with 5-star skillers. And we actually got one there. And since it was also a challenge we still need to complete, I tried my best to score it. Unfortunately, this one with Osjakoub, we put it over the bar again. Was really gutted about that one, because it would have been awesome to actually complete the final two challenges in one game. But yeah, from that moment onwards, again, also in the second half, we created so many chances, especially with Botaka and Mastour. I just tried my best to kind of feed them the ball, just try to create more chances with them as well. You can see here as well with both Mastour and Botaka, it was just pretty much just a skill show. I created so many chances. I probably could have scored at least 4 more goals or something, but you can probably see from these skill runs as well, I tried a little bit my best to do more skill moves rather than just a couple and then just shoot on goal straight away, which I tend to do really with the challenges. And since we were 4-0 up, I just tried my best to just do more crazier stuff. This one would have been really nice, sort of a blanco hop, which went actually really high. Was really surprised with that one. Could have been an awesome goal as well. Then in the 90th minute, we got the final chance here again with Mastour. Only 67 rated, but he beats those defenders so easily. Unfortunately, towards the end, we kind of lose the ball with a bad touch, and that is also how the game ended. And yeah, you can probably see from the stats as well that we seriously dominated this game so much. My opponent had 0 chances in this whole game, and we had 16 shots in total, 13 on target, and I think 62% possession. Those are just ridiculous stats in my opinion. But anyway, we're going to move on to what will be the second game of the episode, and we actually come up against a guy which I played before, and this was actually the opponent who kind of tempted to play on ball possession. I guess he just liked to play on ball possession because he did the exact same in this game, or it was just one of those guys who just likes to piss off people and just play around the back. I'm not really too sure, but after 8 minutes we already got a big chance there with Sifchi, a lovely dummy to beat that defender there. And then we go 1-1 with the goalkeeper, and we put it into the back of the net. A really nice way to get ourselves a lead in this game. Then we're already into the second half. He got his first chance of the game there as well. Nice save from my goalkeeper. Then we move on in already 82nd minute. Not a lot of chances in this game really. It wasn't really that much of an exciting game, but we got a pretty nice chance here with Erdogan with some no-touch dribbling. Then we pick it up with Willems. We play it on through to Osjakoub. A nice fake shot to turn around and actually shoot it into the top corner to make it 2-0 and pretty much secure the win, since we already were towards the end of the game. And yeah, that is how the game ended. End up winning 2-0 as I mentioned. Then we move on to what will be the third game of the episode, and we come up against a team with only 64 chemistry, which what looked like to a starter team or something. But the weird thing was that he actually decided to bring on 3 players. He decided to sub on John Terry, Payet, and also Doumbia after like 4 minutes or something, which was weird because he already had a team on low chemistry, and then he decided to sub on those 3 players. I think it would have been better if actually put them in the team at the start. But anyway, we get things started off in the 7th minute there with Sifty. Some nice skill, was a pretty nice skill run. Unfortunately, we hit his defender. Then we pick it up, a flick. Then we go with a sort of a scissor kick / bicycle kick, which just went wide. Could have been a really nice goal. Then in the 10th minute, he got his first chance as well with, I think, his non-rare bronze player, Valente. Gets a nice shot in there, a good save for my goalkeeper. Then 15 minute, again, Sifty on the ball. I'll try to get the attack going with a Beku shot. We managed to pick it up again. We pick it up with Donk, play it on through to Sifty, and then we go with some sort of a slide tackle shot to make it 1-0 and give us an early lead in this game. Then we continue on, again, Sifty on the ball there. We go with some skills. We completely felt the sombrero flick there, went with the heel flick. But still, we managed to continue on with some nice skills inside the box. We go with a McGeady spin, and then we get fouled. I think a debatable penalty, but still, we step up for it with the main man, and I actually went with a cheeky chip shot, and his goalkeeper fell for it, and we do make it 2-0 to actually pick up his second goal of the game as well. And yeah, after that, my opponent didn't really create that much anymore in this game. Again, it was just one of those games where we just pretty much dominated the whole game long. And you can see as well here, I tried to go for a long shot with Phillips, and it actually went in. I actually tried it before in the previous game with Osaka, where we were very, very close, and I figured I would give it another try here with Phillips, and it actually went in. And I think after this game, I actually decided to check his long shot stats, and I noticed they were actually pretty good. I think last year in the Premier League, he scored an amazing goal for QPR, so that was probably the reason why they sort of got upgraded, which is awesome to see. But yeah, we continue on here with another chance with Phillips. I tried to go for a Beku shot there actually, or some sort of a fancy shot, but we completely failed that one. Then in the second half, my opponent gets himself a chance there as well with Doumbia hits the post, and that is how the game ended. A 3-0 win for us with some pretty cool goals, I think. And yeah, we move on what will be the fourth game of the episode, where we come against a La Liga side in the 4-3-2-1 formation, a pretty decent looking one. And in this game, I just wanted to score from a free kick so bad, because it was the final challenge we had to complete. We still had a lot of games left, I think 6 at this point in time, or 5, I'm not really too sure. And it was just a challenge I just really want to complete. The thing is though, with free kicks, you can't really like say, I just want a free kick right now. You kind of have to force them, which obviously you sort of can do with skill moves. So that is what I tried to do in this game. We didn't really create that many chances, but when we created them, we were actually close in scoring. This could have been a nice one here with Erdogan. Beat the defender nicely. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a shot in. Then we continue on 32nd minute. We pick it up there with Phillips on the right hand side. We cut in with the spin. We go for a near post finish. Unfortunately, his goalkeeper saves. And meanwhile, we actually pick up a penalty as well. And of course, it is Sif 2 steps up for it and puts it into the back of the net as well to make it 1-0 and gives us the lead in this game. Then straight from kick of my opponent, decide to play it around a little bit. We set some pressure with Donk. We pick it up. Then we go on a skill run immediately there with Sif. We go with some nice skill moves to beat his defender. Then we actually get fouled, and you can see right there, I sort of held back with Donk to actually take the free kick with the Ossia Coupe, and you can see right there we managed to put it into the top corner. A really nice free kick, and of course it was a curved one as well, which we had to score from. And I feel they're actually more difficult compared to last year, in my opinion anyway. Free kicks were quite easy to score if they were power free kick, curve free kick, doesn't really matter. I pretty much scored most of them every single time, but this year I feel that power free kicks are actually easier compared to the curved ones, hence why I wanted to actually sort of try out the curve free kicks, and we managed to score one, which I was really happy with. Then in the 70th minute, I actually pressed start, wanted to bring on the 5-star skillers again, but then all of a sudden, my opponent actually decided to rage quit, even though he wasn't really playing that bad. He actually had a couple of chances in the game, especially at the start, which he couldn't score from, unfortunately for him. But anyway, we move into the skillers up, where you can see we have completed all the challenges with Safety. We have scored 18 goals with him, which is insane, and we have 5 games left, and that means we of course can count those 5 games with the packs towards the end. But right now you can see sort of a recap with all the goals we had to score with the Sifty skill squad. And yeah, I've said it many times before that Sifty is just an amazing player this year, even though he got a pretty big downgrade in terms of like stats he has on his card. I think he has 72 pace on Ultimate Team this year compared to somewhat, I think 81 or something last year, which of course is a massive downgrade, but still he plays just so good in game, and he's still really strong despite his, I guess, strength downgrade as well. He's just still an amazing player to play with, and since he also does have a transfer card which finally is released by EA, you can now also play with this Turkish League card, which you can link up with Nani, Charisma, just a couple 5-star skillers, which is awesome. And of course you can still use this Celtic version to link up with Mackay Stevens. So yeah, if you never tried Sifty and you thought he was like bad in this year's game because he doesn't really have the greatest stats, it's just an absolute lie. Give him a try. He's just so amazing. Now we move into the packs, and as I mentioned before, we are allowed to actually open 10 packs in total because of the 5 games we had left. And you can actually see in our second pack we managed to pack the first 5-star skiller of the series, which actually is a silver in a gold pack, which is a surprise, but still we managed to pack Salam Al-Dosari, 73 rated. He is probably one of my favorite silver skillers this year, and I was just so happy when I actually managed to get him in a pack for this series, because that means we can actually use him from this point onwards, which is awesome. And his stats in game are just amazing as well. He has like really high stamina, which means you can just run with him how long you want really. And you can actually see as well that I actually already had a first owner card of him in my club, so I decided to sell on the one we actually just got from a pack on the transfer list. But yeah, that means we can actually use Aldo Sarri from this point onwards as well. So we actually are able to include Aldo Sarri in a new squad we're going to be making around Mackay Stevens. So if you have any cool ideas, then feel free to let me know in the comments down below or on Twitter, which probably is the best way to kind of contact me. If you have any cool ideas for squads or anything else, then feel free to tweet me, which is at Gazooey94. Link is in the description down below. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.